Hey everybody, we're talking about episode 11 of Sofia the First, which is called The Little Witch. What did you think of that episode?
That was good, actually. Really good.
Yeah, so what happens in the episode?
Well, in the episode, there's a witch, and Jade is going to have a party.
Jade.
Jade.
Yeah, Sofia's back at her little village because her best friend, or her good friend Jade. Which one is her best friend? They're both her best friends. I don't want to start a fight between Ruby and Jade.
And then...
Jade is having a birthday party, but then a witch shows up named Lucinda. Apparently Lucinda moved in after Sofia left the village, and then she hexes everyone. Yeah, what kind of hexes?
Well, she turns the lanterns into bees, popped some of the balloons, and turned her flowers into mushrooms. And you know what she says? Hex.
Yeah, she says hex when casting her spells. Also in the village, she gave one girl beaver teeth, turned another girl's hair purple, and gave another girl a dog tail.
And turned a boy's shoes into frog.
Yeah, so this is definitely a bad little witch. So what happens? Sofia talks a little bit with Lucinda. What happens?
Well, Lucinda comes, she teaches her to be story, and there's a song.
Sofia kind of talks with Lucinda and realizes Lucinda's not really a bad person. Lucinda wants to have friends and be a good little witch.
Yeah.
And this leads into the song Good Little Witch, which is an amazing song.
Oh, yeah.
Come on and make the switch, it's gonna be a good little witch. It's one of those songs where I think the tune of the song might even be better than the lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of disappointed, like, they had the song and then it was over. I'm like, what, only one verse? What is this? But then they continued the song like 2 minutes later when they went to the village and talked to all the various people. So Lucinda tries to make it better by undoing all of her hexes, which is great, and everybody's convinced. But not Jade, who was absent. So what is Jade doing?
She's making a witch trap.
Yeah, she's making a witch trap to catch Lucinda. And so when Lucinda shows up at Jade's party to apologize and to, fix all the stuff that she messed up earlier, what happens?
Sophia walks in the witch trap.
Sofia falls into the witch trap. Oh no! And there's a big fight between Jade and Lucinda, and I actually kind of like this fight with Jade and Lucinda.
Why?
Because there was some depth to the conflict. They both were in the right. Like, you could understand where Jade is coming from, and you can understand where Lucinda's coming from. It's not like, say, an easier TV show where it's like, oh, we give a speech to the bad guy, and now the bad guy's good, and everybody loves them and forgives them instantly, and all bad things are forgotten. It's like, no, she has to work for her redemption. And it makes sense that some people are less willing to forgive than others. And it doesn't make Jade a bad person. She's just feeling particularly hurt because, it was her birthday and it was a very special day for her, so.
Yeah.
At least she wasn't given a dog tail. That was a fun line in the song. It's like, I think my doggy's tail is cute, but my matching tail is not. All right.
Left out of space.
I left off, what did I leave off?
Yeah, we're kind of like zipping through this episode.
Yeah, we're going quickly through this episode. What can I say?
I think we're a little too excited about the episode.
Maybe we're so excited we're just talking about everything very quickly. So Jade, the fight doesn't really last all that long when Sofia basically steps in and explains the situation, that Lucinda came here to fix the party, and Jade sees she's right, and she realizes, oh no, I've made a mistake, so she apologizes to Lucinda, and I like that, as opposed to one of the earlier episodes, like the troll episode, where they just drag out the conflict for like 5 minutes. It's like, no, they actually talked out and resolved the situation amicably at the very start. Like, I wish they'd done that in the movie Frozen.
Why are we talking about the Trolls episode in the Frozen movie?
Well, I was just saying they did the conflict resolution a little bit better in this episode than in the troll episode. Because, like, remember when Sofia was fighting with her dad? Did she solve the problem right away?
No.
But here, when Jade, after the witch trap, when Jade is mad at Lucinda, does Sofia solve the problem right away?
No.
Yes! That's what I'm saying. It's yes. She talks to Jade about it right away, and then Jade is very sorry, and she apologizes to Lucinda, and Lucinda shows off her magic as she helps make it the greatest birthday party ever, and it's good, and I liked it. So those are my final thoughts. I thought it was a good episode with a really good song. Like, the song is good enough, like, even if the entire episode was garbage, I'd still approve of it, because it was a great song. But fortunately, it was really different, too, to just have a witch rather than a bully episode, which you see in a lot of, like, kids shows or preschool shows.
Yeah,
but it was an interesting twist to have her be a witch.
Like Prince.
And she's not really a bully. She's more like lonely and acting out. And partially that's because she's a witch and her parents are witches, and they encourage her misbehavior.
Her whole family is a witch.
We're gonna have another episode with her mom on it. I think that's like a Mother's Day episode, is where we get to see Lucinda's mom. And Lucinda has conflict because she wants to tell her mom that she's a good little witch, but she doesn't want to make her mom disappointed. Anyway, that's an episode to come.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts on this episode? I thought it was good. We don't.
100 points.
Yeah, it was 100 points. Okay.
Hundreds.
All right.
Like 3,000 for me.
Okay. Bye, everybody. That's all we have to say about the little witch.